Alright, does that work? Oh, let's get Boga. Where am I? My channel. Stream. Okay. Are we back? Sorry, we lost, I don't know how many minutes we lost, like 15 minutes? Thanks for your patience. I kind of anticipated this happening from like prior tests that I've done. There's a weird thing with the USB-C port on this Radsha Rock 5B Plus. And it's very finicky about what gets turned on first. Otherwise, it does not want to put out any power or even data handshake. And it happened just now, but usually I'm able to bring it back by doing a specific reboot of things, but not this time. Not this time. So now I think something's not going to work. I don't know which way to go. We're just walking around. I wanted to see if the YouTube handles would be fixed for me, but they're not. They're not fixed for me. What'll I swing around? This is 426. If I walk fast enough, we could swing around a few places. I don't know if I want to take the same exact loop that I took on Monday. I mean, on Wednesday, so I kind of want to walk south, but maybe I'll walk west more before I walk south. Right? I mean, everyone always loves this CVS, specifically because it used to be a CompUSA. There's no other reason to love this CVS. And that was it. Okay. I'm not convinced that we're going to keep enough juice to power the Pocket 3. I think it's going to crap out. Maybe not during this stream, but it's not going to maintain charge. I have all 4 USB ports now being used up by things, including that fan. And I don't think it'll be enough power to maintain all of it. A phone, a USB hotspot, that fan, and the Pocket. The USB 3 port supplied a lot more power. USB-C port supplied a lot more power. So I don't know if there's another way around it. Maybe if I use a hub back there? But introducing hubs at this point seems like a bad idea. Anyway, that's what's going on. Where's the, oh, I see it. So sorry I haven't said hello properly. I figured it's better to explain what happened. At least my theory as to what happened. Just gotta go around these corners. Somehow it smells like the weed. I don't even know where it came from. That entire hallway smelled like it. Okay. How's it going? Looks like everyone still has the user handles. So it's not every stream either. A lot of the bigger name streamers do not seem to have this. For example, I don't know, does Kuma Monster have it on his? He might not. But Yo Ange had it. And then I think I had some other example. I think Dr. Disrespect was up there. I don't know why I bothered checking, but he's one of the bigger streamers still. And he did not have the usernames. Who else was up there that I was trying to see? I don't know who else was live. But at least I just needed to find one big name streamer to see if they had handles, usernames, or display names. And they had the username handles. Anyway. Abby UK, you're fine with Abby321? Welcome. Good to see you. But hello everybody, officially. Looks like I won't be able to do an individual hello to everyone. I'll try to say hi to the people as I see them at the bottom. You know, new chats coming in. This building under construction on the corner on 37th Street. I don't know what it is about it, but a lot of the glass is finished on top and not the lower levels. I also wonder why not as many buildings do that Chicago thing in the city, where the first like 5 floors is a garage. I'm assuming because a lot less people drive cars here, but who knows? But Luke, good to see you. I tried to drop a few messages in the beginning, like manually in the chat, to make sure people were notified about my technical troubles. But let me know what you think of the music that was playing. And let me know if YouTube's in 4K. Only answer super chats? Oh man, that would be mean. Tanya's on. Yeah, I don't remember. I think I did pop on her channel, and I think she had the handles, the @ usernames also. Oh man, I don't know now. Lim D'Angelo, good to see you too. Xpian is not getting anything. I remember you were saying it was giving you nothing, but I don't remember which name it was because of this whole handle situation. Let me go to 7th Avenue and walk south. At least we'll walk by Penn Station.
Wait, do we know where we're going?
Darby, hello. Oh, Lawyer live stream was having the nickname thing. So yeah, I mean, YouTube also never rolls out everything at the same time. At least these kinds of things. If they have a brand new feature, they're probably going to try to get it out at once. But this kind of stuff, they do a slow, staggered rollout. A rolling rollout? Anyway. You like the music, Luke? Nice. Keeping Kick alive. I don't know how to get Kick to increase viewership over there. I guess I have to be as cool as Mr. Paste? I don't know. I never really watched this stuff. Siri couldn't identify the music. That's right, it couldn't. It's mine. It's mine. Does that mean I should? Can I somehow like register? I guess you'd have to officially copyright the music to do that, right? Because what people could do at this point is like copyright strike me if they somehow claim my music. That would be annoying. Oh well. I am Palooza is Coyote. Hello. 4K option is available on YouTube. Great. Broadway Theater District between 7 and 8. I'm sure. The Action Kid situation. What situation is it? What's the happening? Are you not seeing 4K on YouTube, Luke? Others are others. Yeah, you could change your like channel name, and that should update your display name on this kind of stuff. But it's kind of annoying that you have to do that, and who knows if they're going to switch it back. People are seeing 4K. Cool. Is Christian here a name, not a statement? Got it. Cool. Kick, I was never able to do 4K. I think I was only ever able to send 1080p to Kick. I'm not even sure Kick gives streamers an option to stream higher than 1080. I'm not sure if anybody knows more definitively, but not that I know. There's also a very strong breeze out today. We're right by Macy's now. Big drop in bitrate on Verizon. That's interesting. 4K is now available. Good. Yeah, I think YouTube is more forgiving with having high resolution options show up if it's available, even if your device technically can't support it. Usually if you leave it on auto, it chooses whatever bandwidth and CPU capabilities you have to support it. And if you put it higher, you can try, but you might see substantial slowdowns. But if it's on auto, it's on auto. But at least you get the option if you want it to try. Okay. Same exact weather in the queues. Nice. Or not. I think it's pretty comfortable here. It warmed up a little bit from the morning, but it's very windy. I don't know if I can actually sneak through here. Oh, it looks like I can. But they're shouldn't be feeding the pigeons, but what are you gonna do? There is a Sbarro at the end of this block, so we got that going for us. Not that I'm getting it, but it is there. Fine dining in New York. Sbarro. Yep, the chat names are still all wonky. At least for us, not for all folks streaming on YouTube. Oh man, this music's gonna kill me. You know what I can do here? I can cross right, then I can go left. Because there's no through traffic here, so I can just cross the street and then go this way. And then be continuing on my journey. But this is right by Penn Station, Madison Square Garden. As you can see, it's pretty busy. Looks like Adam Sandler is doing a You're My Best Friend tour. Musical tour. September 15th, they'll be here. Whatever he says. Nice and breezy. There you say, cool. I'll take it. Apparently it's getting up to the high 80s, 90s again in a few days. Oh man, no, not T-Mobile. Oh, never mind. AT&T is taking the power right now, which is what I expect. You're always wonky. It's Friday. I don't know about all these extra bottleneckers here. I guess it's more for traffic to not drive in here, but it also funnels people in a pretty busy area into a small, whatever. Google search YouTube is moving towards using handles as the primary identifier. Yeah, I wish they would explain what they're doing though. And that's the little AI blurb at the top, right? Because I think if you look at the reference to that, doesn't it date back to 2023? There in the garden? You lose for chat? Interesting. You should be able to put on theater mode but still enable chat. I don't know exactly how it's going to work. Hotel Pennsylvania, yeah, it's gone. They'll be putting something else there, but don't worry. There's always something.
It should be up next.
There's a smash burger on the corner here. Never had it.
Or like,
you can do it. Yeah, I was trying to Google the whole thing earlier, and I found one post in the YouTube subreddit about someone complaining about it, because it happened all of a sudden with no warning to them too, and they have no idea who's who in chat. And we have some idea, of course, when people have similar display names to users. By the way, Pop-Up Bagels, one of the best bagel experiences currently, if you don't know about it. What Pop-Up Bagels does is they have a very efficient ordering system. So you're getting fresh bagels all the time, because all they'd have is turnover. You just come in, you can get a deal of 3 bagels and a cream cheese of sorts, and they don't cut them, so they're always going to maintain all that heat inside. And then you do it yourself. Some people just do tear and dunk. Some people cut the thing, but you can essentially be in and out, and you pour your own coffee too. So even if there's huge lines, the staff is always ready. But the turnover's fast, and you can get good tasting bagels too. Pretty good. They have a few locations now. Not sure if anyone's tried it yet. It's very efficient, and everything's very fresh. Do you remember the Soup Nazi episode of Seinfeld? How you just walk down the line, you don't say anything, you just hand the money and get a bag? It's kind of like that. It's very quick. It's Not Me has theater mode, 4K, and chat all working. Nice. Now, if only you could fix the handles. We're coming up on FIT here, Fashion Institute of Technology. Actually, let me make it across 28th Street. I want to cover a little more ground than usual just because we got such a late start because of the technical troubles. Getting into soup mode, yes. Is this live stream sponsored by bagels? It's not. Maybe I shouldn't have talked pop-up bagels up so much. Free advertisement. No soup for you. Come back 1 year. Good. One nice shop that they had here that's gone now was a Bed Bath & Beyond related store, but it was called Bye Bye Baby, I think. B-U-I. And that was a pretty big all stuff kids store. It's pretty good. If you're going to promote monetize, got AC units to replace. Yeah, speaking of, hold on. Let's see if they, no, they didn't start the process yet. It's going to cost a substantial amount of money to replace them all. And you get a discount if you do more than one air conditioner, you get $100 off. So like if I do only 2 out of the 3, I'm going to have to do the 3rd one later and not have a discount on it. So like, I might as well just do all 3 now. I mean, yeah, when the thing costs $3,000, a $100 discount isn't a huge deal percentage-wise, but it's better than nothing, I guess. And these air conditioners are all very old and all use that old refrigerant, so might as well just suck it up and do it now. Ugh. It's Not Me has had some good bagels in Massachusetts. This is a test. It's always a test. I wasn't really testing my equipment. I didn't realize that I was. I guess I should know better. I was testing YouTube. Charisma wonders what city this is. Yeah, we're looking at a 10K project. Start the GoFundMe. As long as I don't get sued by Ethan Klein. No, these are PTACs, packaged thermal air conditioners. I don't know. I'm looking around to see if there's a good example in the buildings around me because they have a very rectangular vent under the windows. See, this building must have central air because I don't see any. Well, that wasn't smart at all. It's just plows right through with his AirPods on an e-assist city bike. Wonderful. These probably use it, but the vents aren't. In the building on the opposite side, on the diagonal side left of me, above where it says coffee, those are regular through-wall units. They just, it's like a regular air conditioner, but it goes through a wall. So it looks like a one of, oh, here we go. On the right side, just above TD Bank. Those are P-Techs. The really wide hotel-looking air conditioner things just under the windows. Anyway, those are very expensive for probably monopoly reasons. Can I claim it on taxes? I don't know. Maybe. We'll ask our tax guy. He's very good. I guess we'll find out next year. I guess the incentive will be in the electric bill. At least I hope. I don't know. The thing with a lot of these units is, how when you set a temperature on it, it's supposed to turn off the compressor when it reaches that temperature. When it was really hot, the units never turned off because it could never reach any temperature that you think you set it to. So I'm hoping these are a little bit better. But I also think when they replace it, they're going to have to do a proper resealing of all the gaps and things, because this has been not touched in 30 years too. So there's probably some deterioration in terms of sealing, because I definitely feel some areas where some air gets through around the unit. Oh, we'll see. Yeah, YouTube has failed the test, correct? It's refrigerant R22 if anybody wants to look it up. Apparently that's the one that was banned and is no longer importable. Apparently it's bad for the ozone layer. So even if you could get it at a higher price, I feel like why would you if it's already been known to have been damaging to the ozone layer. Wave likes to crumble cookies. My favorite is still Levain. Oh, Sonia's minty nada. Got it. It's very... Didn't you say your name was Natalia? It's very different. It's all very different. It's all very confusing. George Ace is testing a new handle. Should have negotiated with the previous owner. So we did, but he was I think, he was an older guy. He also adamantly claimed that the units are only 5 years old, but there was no way. The inspector said there's no way. But the guy was, I don't know, I think he might have been, so we got a small discount that's enough to cover 1.5 units to replace, which is better than nothing, but he wouldn't discount enough to cover all 3. So we did fight for it a little bit. Well, I'm not sure if you're supposed to do it that way. That was not very smart. I don't think he cares. Anyway, I'm becoming an AC expert? I don't know about that. If I was, I'd probably be able to replace it myself. But I also don't want to screw it up. These are also very heavy units. Each one weighs over 100 pounds, which I think I could probably lift myself if I needed to. But some of the other parts where you have to run the hot water pipe through it, I don't really want to deal with that part. And I also don't want to deal with the resealing of the whole area, so good enough. What? Oh, we could make that. Hoppa. Hopefully no mold. It looks like I fell behind substantially. R22 is more efficient than R134? I didn't know these refrigerants had their own efficiencies. Wait, we have two 99ers now? Oh boy. No, like I said, they're not like these types of units. They're much bigger. They're like twice the size, very deep, and have dual functionality with heat in the winter. Whose ghost job? And why was the only thing they posted the entire stream was the letter K? What do we do with that? Do I know how old the old current units are? Yeah, I mentioned they were like 30 years old. We got, 3 Zither, that's right. Oh, did you have to change this because yours wasn't exactly this? The 99 cult. The 99ers. I wonder what's going to happen with that building over there, 115 7th Avenue. It's all boarded up still. I can't go too far south, but I still wanted to go some far south. You believe in quinoa above all else. It's the quinoa first cult. As long as you have quinoa, all else will follow and fall in line. Chelsea Cannabis Co. Look at this, very, very posh and fancy looking. I wonder if more of these stores are now legal with a license. That was a big issue. They were all popping up around the city, but they were just operating technically illegally. And then they did start to crack down on that at some point. This place is called Jay's Pizza. They have a new barbecue chicken pizza. So pizza-licious, it said. Right next to Yanni's Coffee and Cookies. Tappy the Cat, welcome. Glad you're enjoying. On Twitch. Oh, you're wondering how we get usernames back? Nobody knows. We don't know if YouTube is actually testing this as like a permanent replacement, and they're just rolling it out like this without telling anybody. I mean, there was some information about them leaning towards usernames because comments on videos became usernames only like a year ago, if not more. But I've never seen it happen on chats yet, live streams. But now it's happening. Is this a district that Strawberry Fields reports from? District local? Arn Reinhold, not exactly sure your question. 99 problems with the AC ain't one. Lucky. Unlucky shitter. It's in the username, so I'm allowed to say it. Thank you for the follow. I forgot to say earmuffs. Are these cracked or just dirty? Just dirty. The windows on the train station. Thank you, Friendly Nami. I didn't realize Twitch allows you to have those kinds of words in the usernames. Considering Twitch is banning people left and right. Apparently they were even close to banning Linus Tech Tips because of some multi-streaming nonsense. Twitch, out of all the streaming services that have been around, the big ones anyway, they have the most restrictions around multi-streaming, to the point where I think more and more people are going to keep leaving Twitch. Plus the unilateral bans that they keep putting out, because they obviously support certain people more than others, and it's very obvious based on who they've been banning and not banning. So I don't know what's going on with Twitch. I'm probably about to get banned. Slow Twitch muscles here for the Linux tech tips. You have all the names. Oh, I didn't realize Sonia has all the names. I mean, Minty nada. Who else is here? Orlando Streets, hello. Lonnie R, hi. Twitch is trying to become YouTube. I think they're both trying to become each other. The YouTube keeps putting in half-assed versions of features that have been on Twitch. And Twitch has terrible video storage. And it just got worse. I'm nervous that YouTube is going to go the same way. Like right now, you can have unlimited videos stored on YouTube. You can have your entire backlog back to 2006 or whenever the site started. But even like Facebook, they're all saying there's like a change to the video storage rules. So I don't know. Let's see. Mighty Quinn's is a decent little barbecue spot. We tried a newer one the other day called Tejas, T-A-J-A-S barbecue. It was okay. It was okay. I think Mighty Quinn's is better than that one. I think that place, Pig Beach, I think it's called, in Queens, is better than those. Tesla. All right, let's start making some other moves. And a corner flat iron flower shop. It's kind of cool. West Village Florist. Humdrum is getting misinformation. Like what? About Twitch banning people incorrectly? Or which part? Also, who is misinformation? You made it seem like a person. It's, anyway, yeah, please let us know. Yeah, let's see what happens, Mike B. Let's see. Hopefully nothing. But things change, you know? Nothing's forever. So who knows what'll happen. Oh, Gnocchi on 9th has a second location here on Greenwich Avenue. I don't know what I'm going to be eating today for dinner. Might just keep it light and just have like a fairly light sandwich. So I think you're allowed to change your handle, your username, twice every 14 days. But I don't think you could change it back to the one you changed it from for 14 days either, apparently. So I don't know if they also hold it, that means, so nobody else can take it. I'm assuming they do. Oh man, that person never said any more information. I don't know if I'm feeling Indian food today. Maybe. I mean, I'll always eat it. I just feel like I overeat it when I have it. I just want to keep going. Just put the sauce on everything. Put it on the rice, use the naan, soak it all up. And I imagine that sauce can't be too good for you in bigger quantities. I don't know. Have I had lunch? Yeah. I had your favorite, Taco Bell. What's going on with my service on my chat phone? It seems to pause every once in a while. I don't know why. All these tallish buildings, are they office buildings or living places? Most of them are apartment buildings. So this is a good example. Buildings like this one, you see, they got some weird air conditioner stuff going on. It's like behind the panels of the windows, and some of it's even covered. So I'm assuming this building has very strict facade laws Like they're not supposed to alter like all the windows are staying the same. They're not. There's like historic kind of a thing. I wonder if all the barricades are in preparation for the Pride Parade. But yeah, most of these are apartment. Devor, hello. Maybe XPN, maybe. Sushi, I was thinking about it too, but I don't really like any of the sushi places that are super close. I have to go a little bit farther, and I don't know if I feel like it. I don't know. Can you make sushi with quinoa? I guess you can do whatever you want. Yeah, you could just dump it in your sushi rice when you're making rice. I guess you could always do that. Let me walk on this side. I want to at least walk through Washington Square Park since we're close. Mark and SRQ, thanks for the follow. Get Humdrum to come back. They must answer for their crimes. Okay. There are a lot more Los Tacos Numero Uno, but I don't know. I feel like that's like a eat there, stand and eat there immediately kind of place. Maybe that's just me. Oh, Gigi's here. Good evening. It's Waverly Place. I want to walk left. No, I'm going to walk left like on West 4th or something. It's a long light. Nope, there goes the screen. They don't want to go. They're sleeping. They're sleeping. The sushi at Taco Bell is terrible. Oh boy. I do like Los Tacos Numero Uno. Wait, isn't there a there's a papaya? I don't know if it's one of the original papayas, but there is like a papaya dog coming up at that other Flatiron-shaped building on the right, diagonal from us. Altihex is back on Twitch. Hello. I actually have some more people on Kick today again. Feel free to say hi. I could read Kick chat through this app. Up to you. Have people noticed if your display name, if it was very different, and you haven't changed your display name, and it's very different from your username, if somebody were to type your original display name, does it still get highlighted for you in the chat? You know what I mean? There's like a way to see when somebody mentions you even without adding you. You know, the at symbol, not adding, like mathematics. You know what I mean. Big Apple BG just wants me to go to the hood. I guess it depends on what you consider the hood. But I don't have that much time today. And it also depends on why you want me to go. Anywhere in specific. Are you trying to say something? Or do you want something to happen? Like, is it, you know. There's Papaya Dog on the right side. It looks like they're doing a little collab with Ralph's Famous Italian Ices. That's not good. That was going the wrong way. All right, we're by the West 4th basketball courts, which are pretty famous in street ball. The issue right now is the music playing out of them. So I may go noise suppression for a little while. Old name is not an option. Ah. All right, went noise suppression. Canagetta, thanks for the follow. Looks like it's pretty official now. They got refs and everything. No games going on though yet. But it's a whole thing here, though. They even have a scoreboard and everything. I think a lot of people get their start. 2. All right, let's go left. Yes, people should make sense, right? What did I miss? What didn't make sense this time? Have I used Timo before? I have not personally, but apparently you can get some good stuff. As long as you're not paying the whole higher tax thing. But looks like it's less now.
I know.
No, there's no West 4th Street curling, no. Monetize Aubrey's back on Kick. No username problems there. All posture check. Thank you. I need that. All right, let's head through Washington Square Park. Go left. Curling is the official sport of this channel, but the kind of curling like you do with dumbbells, not the ice sport. Oh yes, let me turn it off again. I turned on noise suppression temporarily for the West 4th courts because they got a little loud with some music. Thanks for calling it out. I forgot.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
The city's muted. Should be back now. Should be back. All right. There's Washington Square Park. It's a Friday. Let's see how it goes. Some of these buildings around it are dorms also. Kind of a nice dorms for NYU. Bridge sprinting, that's true. We are actually quite serious about crossing bridges here. With an official timekeeper too. So it's serious business. We don't joke about that. No jokes, only business. Well, I don't know how much the rent, like housing, like I don't know if it matters which dorm you get put into, if your housing cost actually changes that much.
Time to pay check.
That's funny. The kid asked his mom, "What time is it?" And the guy chimed in from the bench, "It's time to play chess." That's a good clip. I don't know if you could hear the kid asking what time it is though in the stream. We're always very serious. We don't do jokes. We don't laugh. We don't believe in comedy. That's it. You have to try, yeah, that's right, new venue for bridge jokes because we don't do jokes here. Well, it's a small park I went to at the end of Friday streams a few years ago. I mean, we still go there. Seward Park. Check today's stream in the morning, see if it's the same park you remember. Because it's still the same one I go to Fridays. Fountain is on. That's nice. Up at the Devil's Workshop, oh my. I don't even know how to process that in my mind. Ambrose has never laughed, ever. Oh, Arish Kegel is Patrice. Hello. There's some Hare Krishna, it looks like. And a little dancing that might be more impromptu, ad hoc. Neville in Toronto, hello. A lot of people use Washington Square Park to farm content. So you'll see some of those like, free hugs or like interview YouTubers asking people here, what do you do for work? Let me try to guess your salary or something like that. I've seen that before. I don't know that I've ever seen Washington Square meals before. Because they can get some classics here. Burgers, hot dogs, corn dogs, a Philly cheesesteak. We're not in Philly. That's right, just passive aggressiveness. We're pretty good at that. We're very good at that. Ambrose is like the Seinfeld date. Who doesn't laugh? That just says, that's funny. I remember that episode. For a comedian like Jerry Seinfeld, I imagine that doesn't work. There's the arch. Let's see. It's not like perfectly aligned with Fifth Avenue either. It's just a little off, I think. Anyway. Is Ari at home live today? People are guessing my salary. Interesting. I think I'm gonna go more east because Fifth Avenue is that way, but we've walked up and down Fifth Avenue a lot, so maybe I'll go more east. Yeah, let's do that. I should start dancing too? Oh boy. Somebody might get called for that one. Z Chillin is glad the heat wave is over. Yeah, but it looks like it's going to be warming up again in the next couple of days. Not 100 degrees, but still, there might be some 9s in the first digit from what I saw. At least into early next week. High 80s this weekend. So I don't think it's going to be like super comfy or anything. Just we'll deal with it as it comes. Is my fan working? Yeah, my fan is working. Yeah, I don't know about that, Justin. If only. If that were the case, I'd probably do this more often. Waverly Place. Silver Center. I had a few classes at Silver Center because this is, I think, one of the main buildings for the College of Art and Sciences, part of NYU undergrad. Is my salary paid in quinoa? I think they would love to pay my salary in quinoa. I'm more concerned about the air conditioners not getting replaced in time before like any other heat waves come. I was hoping to get it scheduled today, but it looks like it's after hours now, so I'll have to wait till Monday to schedule something. Oh, they finally took down a lot of the right next to the boil. There was a ton of construction stuff happening. They finally took it down. The boil is free again, even though it's been open this whole time. But it was all the stuff next to it, to the left. But the boil is great Cajun style boil in a, like seafood in a bag. In a nice salty sauce. A little spicy if you want it. I'm a pro at DDR. I could hold my own back in the day. I haven't DDR'd in a while though. Definitely been a while. What time is it? 5:15. All right, we gotta make some moves. Been a long time without you, my friend. Donut Pub. Oh, that's the other book off we went to. On the corner of Astor Place. Okay. Roxana Parra is wondering if it's live. Who knows? I'll never tell. I don't know what that person's been saying, Aaron Reinhold, but sure. There used to be a GameStop, actually. If you're curious, that AT&T over there used to be a GameStop. I'm not sure if you find that interesting. Lots of new people who do the same thing, the name thing. It might be the name thing. But if it's new people, I like that too, because that means YouTube's not always burying us. Should I recommend the new Switch? If you like things that sit in your cabinet, sure. So I don't think Raising Cane's is that busy anymore. It used to be quite busy. Seems like there's plenty of tables to sit in. The line is not very long. So people have calmed down about their chicken tendies. There's the Wegmans over there. Oh, did they open? Didn't Wegmans supposedly open some fancy sushi shop? Like an omakase style sushi place? Or did that happen? Anybody know? Must be, Allie, must be. Oh, maybe it's a language barrier. I feel bad now, but I don't know. I feel like in the day of being able to put in whatever you need to put into Google Translate. Anyway. Hazel's back. Hello. There's a Wegmans next door, which kind of looks like fancy dining. Oh, maybe that is the sushi place. I see sushi in the window, I think. This is the sushi bar, I think. Yeah, this looks like the restaurant that they opened. It looks like pretty fine dining in here. Ah, Wegmans next door. All right, let's walk down St. Mark's maybe. If we have time, I don't know. We'll try. There's a Cybertruck. Everything's tinted. It's from Jersey. You like your Wegmans? Do they have a Wegmans up in the queues? Some people need attention. Yeah, it's beyond culture at that point. It's just attention. Strawberry Fields wants to be sponsored by Wegmans. You gotta do more cook with me videos maybe. And make sure all your shopping hauls are from Wegmans. Let's see how that building on the corner is doing. Did they get it built up? Because this entire corner across the street used to just be a very small building, like a McDonald's and I think a bar with a live music venue at the back. If I remember. Wegmans is originally from Rochester? Huh. Guess I don't know that. But I never claimed to know anything. Except useless things. Of which I know 3. Just not if you ask me. They will have to come up organically. Here's St. Mark's. Interesting maneuver. Wonder what that comes through on the. I want to see the video to see what that comes through like. There is a pretty good delay even on Twitch. And I like to watch Twitch also on my monitor because it stays live. I don't have to worry about it like falling behind. Let me see if that came through on the camera. Yeah, there it is. They threw the garbage can like through the other person, like 2 inches from me. At least they got it in the garbage can. I've considered overlays on the screen, but I've personally kept away from them I don't know. I kind of like the clean, just see what you're seeing and nothing on it. There's nothing wrong with having overlays and stuff. I just personally want my stuff to be clean, but who knows, that could change over time. The problem is though, like once I get started on something like that, I won't stop. I'll just fill it up with so much nonsense, and I want to avoid that. Like, I just know. Like, oh, once I start adding one thing to the overlay, might as well put everything. Mossy, hello, on Twitch. Yeah, the temperatures are much nicer than they were just a couple days ago. Even yesterday was pretty warm, but it kind of dropped throughout the day. I think that was like warmest in the morning, like the residual of the heat wave or something. I'm the clean machine, yes. No, like for anything, Asnant, like map overlay, other interesting things. I don't know. Another candy connoisseur on the right. That Temakase sushi place up ahead after the long poop. Oh, sorry, it's the long pour. It's also not bad. I'm actually kind of surprised 16 Handles is still around. That Chase across the street on the right was the original Katz's Deli Second Avenue Deli. My brain. Not Katz's Deli. Katz's is still on Houston Street. Second Avenue Deli was the original there. Now it's on Doid and Doid. Bear in the Gardens on Twitch. Deborah, hello. 71, nice and comfy. 11th Street, okay. What time is it? 5:25? Interesting. What's with all those cones? Also, down this street is Sushi Lab, a great omakase. This one's better than the rooftop location. We were told that by an employee there. I mean, they of course work at this, but they said they've worked at both. And they said this is a better one. They said like the food tends to be more interesting at this one. And the vibe is like, it's very cozy and the vibe is a lot of fun because they try to make it fun. Sometimes they'll do karaoke, they'll do trivia during the sushi night. It's like it's a fun little experience. Sushi Lab. Not great pastrami and Chase. No, not as good. Nor the matzo ball soup. That's a good question for Dutch Moss up to Tapas, but I believe it has to do with the name of the person who the street is named for here. That was his pronunciation. Actually, ask GPT. Have I ever asked for omakase at Sbarro? I still wanted to try that omakase ramen place, but it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I thought you'd get 15 mini ramens, like bite-sized ramen soups, but no, it's not like that. Trivia, can you guess what's actually in your sushi tonight? Oh boy. Is this real tuna or dyed something else? D-Y-E-D. You know what I mean? They have some of these places use like a fake tuna that they dye red. It almost looks like watermelon, if anybody knows what I'm talking about. If your tuna looks like watermelon, you're eating from a cheap sushi place. William House, there it is. That is the name I was thinking of. And I learned about this from Dutch Moss too, about who it's named after. The OG live streamer in New York, real tour guide, licensed, knows his stuff. Anyone see this F1 Brad Pitt movie? Is it realistic to have a 60-year-old competitive race car driver? I don't know. But also check out Big as a Walk Sean for additional New York City content. Lots of wildlife, which you don't always associate with New York City, but you should, because there's stuff to see. Not to mention parades and museums. Big as a Walk Sean. You saw a TikTok about real versus fake soy sauce. I need to see that, because I don't know if I know enough about soy sauce to understand. There is a IHOP over there. And also Beauty Bar is a staple of this region. They've been around for a long time. Beauty Bar. 528, okay. Wait, are you filming or living Big as a Walk Sean? Or both? I'm not sure yet if I'll be there. Is it realistic to have a 60-year-old Top Gun pilot? I mean, with Tom Cruise, you just gotta subtract 30 years, and that's his age. His abilities in any, I think that's his superhero power. He just has the abilities of a much younger person, maybe. I don't know. Oh, the movie just came out today. Oh. Did it also come out on streaming or no? Or is it movie theaters only? Not that I watch it either way at this point. I'll have to wait a little while before I see it. I'm sure I'll see it eventually, but Pride Parade should be Sunday. So Vegas Walk Channel will primarily be filming it. I'll see if I can make it down. We'll see. It looks like actually after today's debacle, I don't know, because like I was pretty confident in how things were working until earlier, and now I'm not so sure that I'm actually getting any charge on my stuff. Like the Pocket might be discharging right now. I won't know for sure until I end the stream, but that's my concern. That I have all these things plugged in. I guess I could always plug the fan into a different device, but it's much easier when it's all plugged in one like thing. You know? That's my motion for plugging stuff in. Pitt is trying to reclaim his hunk status. Ah, Zaddy. How old is George Clooney now? Johnny Wilkers, have a good one. His LA house is broken into? Man, somebody must really not be happy about his racing movie. Vegas Walk Channel will probably go live on TikTok though. Is he really a terrible person? I don't know enough about his personal life reviews. Clooney's timeless, huh? I mean, he's had like the same gray hair look as long as I can remember, right?
Yeah, me too. I feel like she's...
And he's kind of, I don't know, maybe in my mind's eye, I'm just picturing it incorrectly, but he's kind of looked the same to me for like 35 years. I don't know. I think it's probably just my own mind painting a picture. Someone's always honking. That's the motto of New York, ABH. Always be honking. Age is the social construct. Well, we do have to, I guess, monitor time. So we decided to measure time, and that's how we determined it. It'll pass regardless of how we chose to assign it with numbers and whatnot. The most famous person I've ever met in person? Who also acknowledged me? I don't know. Like for them to have acknowledged me too, maybe Bowen Yang. Vegas Walk Sean Switch 2 is ready for pickup. Was able to do it without anyone's assistance. Now you'll see exactly what happens when you have one and you have a child. You get to watch it on or in your cabinet, sitting there. Oh, it's 5:33. Okay, I better pick up the pace a little bit. Maybe we'll switch to 3rd Avenue, and I'll do it on 21st Street. We'll walk up the street with a police station on it. The cars could be parked all in diagonal unless they were told they can't do that anymore. Let's see. Oh, I think they were forced to not do that anymore. All the cars are just parked normally. Wow. Wow. You can't pick and choose a social construct you're adhere to? But I thought you could. I guess there's a few that we have to agree on as a society for society to work. And then I guess you can choose to abide by some, like astrology. Whoa. Hazel's going to sleep. Good night. Taco Bell Mukasi's closing. David met Sting when the police played at the Ritz. 81. Bagels and Walk Sean, I think, has had more celeb sightings than I have. And I've been here since 91. And that was an Owen Wilson. A very bad version of it, but nevertheless. Wow. Is Mercury in retrograde or something? Ugh. Ugh. I actually don't think it can cause any of those things based on what I did when I did some minimal research on it. I guess you'd have to Google that specifically, asking if Mercury retrograde can really affect communications on Earth. But I don't know. You met Beetlejuice? Now the question is, was he in costume as Beetlejuice, or was it the real Beetlejuice? Nick Nolte pre-mugshot? Oh boy. Yeah, ChatGPT give you a tarot reading, made you miss Miss Cleo. I misread that as it turned you into Miss Cleo or something. Presto changeo, you are now Miss Cleo. Oh, the Howard Stern Beetlejuice. That's a little different.
Yeah.
22nd Street with the light blinking. Let me not get stuck here. I can get stuck at 23rd Street like a civilized person. I don't know what I'm talking about. What? All right. We did see at another. We've seen Bill Burr more than once in show, and in the audience we did see Steve-O once. I guess that I don't know if that don't really count though, because like you're already at a place where you could potentially see a lot of people that may or may not have some fame attached to them, some notoriety. So I don't know. We've seen Al Roker on the stream before. I didn't even notice. So I probably see plenty of them without noticing. Nice, Bob Kelly. Sounds cool. Was that an Amazon delivery electric thing passing? Probably. They have these new ones that I feel like are more dangerous than the other ones, but let's see what happens. I've heard some positive things about K-pop Demon Hunter. Also, I think Squid Game Season 3 is back. Oh, no, that's right. It is just the third season. I thought it was like, because they split it, kind of, right? Anyway, Squid Game is back. Anybody watched it yet? Engaged in work or a hobby? I would like to enjoy some leisure activities. So, but if we do the Pride Parade on Sunday, I should probably take off tomorrow and not do any streaming. Uh-oh. Master Ninja Ryuken's fighting Nightbot today. I think I vaguely remember that Taxi Cab, and I think Andrew Dice Clay actually performed that night as a surprise opener for Bill Burr. And it wasn't bad, it was alright. Congrats to the Bezoses. David was in the Jersey Shore house. during filming. How'd the Switch work out? Sitting in the cabinets are pretty good. Is RJ still here? We used to talk about your alma mater all the time, right, Baruch? We're in it now, where they actually turned the street into like a mini campus. They shut the street down. The more Bagels and Walk Sean thinks about it, the more he wants a pizza omakase. If it doesn't exist, you shall make it so. I think Bagel Express might be done here on the right. But there's like a Jimmy's Noodle House here on the left, and a Carlton Arms Hotel. It's an interesting little area because it's really just like the mini campus of Baruch. Henry Cavill walked through Times Square in a Superman shirt, nobody noticed. That's pretty funny. Was it what is his name? I've gotten so bad with some names at this point. Walter White character? Malcolm in the Middle? Come on, brain. Anyway, didn't he like do a Comic-Con where he wore a Heisenberg mask the whole time, and he revealed that it was him the whole time too? There is a new Superman, and the movie's coming out pretty soon. I mean, I'm still curious about it. I'll still probably watch it. I'm still upset though that they screwed Cavill out of it. Oh, they changed this bubble tea place. It still looks exactly the same inside, but it's no longer Yifang, I think it was. Yifang, maybe? It's number 25 now or something. Bryan Cranston, thank you. Man, all my brain didn't allow it. I think it's Brian with a Y, though. Jim Barrows, happy Friday. Oh, did he really, Allie? I haven't seen that. Sounds interesting. I have been doing Lex Luthor. Nobody acknowledges it, except Bagels and Walk Sean. I wanted to cosplay as Michael Rosenbaum, I think. His Lex Luthor from Smallville. I think he wore a white suit one day in one episode. Just wanted to do that one time at Comic-Con, and nobody would get it. That's like the obscure stuff that I have. That's why I won as Jeff Bezos one year when he was in that little blue vest and sunglasses, just walking around. He had a little name tag on him too. I think a couple people recognized it and I was very happy about that. I probably should think about something I can do for Comic-Con this year that's kind of silly and also very vague, and see who can get it. Are bald ears like dog ears? Maybe. At least the age of the skin on my head is probably much older than if I had hair. Oh, Norell's here. Hello. Anyway, 5:43. I better get moving faster again. All right, probably have to sign off. Do a little rolling stop soon. I don't know if this is a good idea. Might get stuck. Oh, I'm free. Yay. All right, friends. I better call it. It's almost dinner time. Gotta see the family. But anyway, I'm gonna get Indian. I made that decision earlier, randomly. Thanks, friends, for joining today. Hopefully you had a good time, except for the 15 minutes in the beginning where I really screwed everything up. But here we are. Luke, thank you for keeping the peace on kick, too. Yeah, with some power. Raid suggestions. Oh, is Ari at home streaming? Oh yeah, people got to check out Ari at home. He's not actually at home, is he?
Why did
Maybe the point is he feels most at home when he is making music on the go. Hillstone on Park Avenue. Yeah, I know that place. Never went there myself. It never like enticed me for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, thanks again, friends. I appreciate you hanging out during this Friday evening stream, checking out some of the sites, strolling around, chilling out Max and Rex and all cool and all, shooting some b-ball outside my school. Appreciate that. But yeah, thank you again. Thank you for your super chat, super stickers, PayPal, Patreon memberships. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, not subscribers. Thank you too. But if you're not subscribed and listening to me ramble on as I do, think about it. Helps us out. No pressure. Twitch friends, thanks for the follows and subscriptions. Some sort of chili chicken, that lentil dish, and another like some other curry. It's very tikka masala style, but it's a little different. Apparently, I don't know. Twitch friends, thanks for the follows and subscriptions. But if you're not following or watching, do think about it. Helps us out. Although I don't know what's going on with Twitch these days. But a subscription on Twitch is also a premium level of support, and if you have Amazon Prime, you could use that for some extra fun, if you want. Trying to do it. Look, I'm like not getting enough internet here. There we go. Check him out. I'm sure everyone here knows Ari at home, but if you don't, definitely look. He's very good. Back to YouTube. Thanks for the thumbs. And thanks to the mods everywhere. Until next time, have a great rest of Friday, potentially Saturday and Sunday, depending on what happens. I'll see if I can get out this weekend at some point. But if not, I'll see you Monday morning. Till then, have a good one.